Hello, precious ones. This is Miss Moreland calling in to say hey and howdy. I hope you're doing fantastic. I miss you guys. I wanted to help you with some addition, some math. And yes, you know how to add a little bit, but if we don't do a little practice, then it's just like a little flower in the hot sun. If you don't give it water or practice, it'll shrivel up and die. And I don't want your addition part of your brain to, it needs some watering, some practice to keep those neural pathways working. And we're going to step up our game today and do something called adding on. Adding on. That's for some bigger numbers. So let's take a little quick review here. And this is a vertical addition equation. And easy peasy lemon squeezy. But here's how we're going to get started. 2. Can you see that? Okay. 2 plus 1 equals, okay, so that's the beginning of my math sentence. Here's my add in 2. There's our plus sign, that means put together. There's my other add in, 1 equals or makes. And this answer right here, when you put 2 and 1 together, makes 1, 2, 3. Your sum, S-U-M, the answer of putting 2 and 1 together is 3. All right? 2 plus 1 equals 3. Your answer in addition is called the sum. Sum, S-U-M. So, easy to sound out. Makes a lot more sense than the other one. That's your answer. All right, so this is a horizontal equation. And that's what we're used to. Let's do one more to make sure your brain is nice and ready to rock and roll. The first add-in is 1 plus, let me put together, 1 plus 4 equals, and let's figure out our sum, all right? And I'm going to use my fingers because nothing wrong with using your fingers. They're great little helps. All right, 1 in kindergarten and first grade. 1 finger here, 4 fingers, 1, 2, 3, 4. I put them together because that adding means put them together, and that makes how many? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you put 1 and 4 together, that makes your answer, your sum of 5. All right, I know you're laughing at me, and this is just too easy peasy, but we are going to do a couple of other easy peasy ones, but they're going to be vertical. Now, vertical means up and down. And it's the same exact thing, it just looks a little different. Let me show you. My first add-in is 3. And then underneath it, right on top, he's sitting on his head, is my second add-in, 3. And my plus sign goes right here, 3 plus 2. Now here's what's really weird. Equals. Isn't that a funny equal sign? But that's the truth. That's the way you do vertical, that means up and down, addition. Now, so all we have to do now, sorry, mosquito, is get how many fingers here? 3, 1, 2, 3. How many fingers here? 2, 1, 2. Our plus sign means put them together. 3 plus 2, 3 and 2 makes or equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 plus 2 equals 5. Your answer goes right underneath them. Your sum goes here. 3 plus 2 equals 5. And it's all straight up and down. All right? Let's take a look at one more, just so you got this down in your brain good. My first addend is 4. My second addend is 3. You see that okay? And so I want my 3 right underneath my 4 for vertical addition. And here's my plus sign. And here's my equal sign. A little bit different than horizontal equation. But here I go back. I get my fingers right. I got 4 on this hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 3 on this hand. 1, 2, 3. Plus means put them all together. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 equals 7. And that 7 goes right underneath. They're just stacked up like blocks. All right? And don't forget this weird equal sign just cuts right through. So we know that these are the addends. We're putting them together. This is the same as this. All right? All right. Done with the easy stuff. Moving on to something a little bit harder. Now, what do you do when you have a problem that is more than your 10 fingers? Well, let me show you one strategy to attack this. So we have the problem, and I'm going to go back to horizontal addition because that's kind of what we're used to, but I didn't want you to get thrown for a loop when you see a vertical problem. All right, here we go. 6 plus 5 equals, and I'm going to leave the sum blank. All right. Now, here's how you attack this problem. Your strategy, this is more than 5 plus 5, right? We know 5 plus 5 is 10. But I don't have that more than 10 fingers. So, I got a little problem. And one way to handle this little problem is, well, I ain't going to tell you the whole thing on the front end. I'm just going to say, which one of these is your larger number? Which one is more? Is 5 more than 6 or is 6 more than 5? What? Yeah? Okay. 6? Yep, you're right. 6 is more than 5. So I'm going to take that 6 and put it in my head. In my brain, on my head, whatever. Now, you don't have to actually write it and put it on your head, but I'm going to just to help us with the idea. Now, it'll just stick. So, I found the biggest number. There he is, the 6. And then the littlest number, I used my fingers. So, the littlest number is 5. I've got 6 here. So, the way I'm going to figure this bad boy out is by counting on. I'm going to say 6, because 6 is in my head. I'm holding it there. And then here's my 5. I'm going to put them together and count on. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The answer, the sum is 11. And by George, thank goodness, I do not have 11 fingers, so I had to count on and put the bigger number in my head. Now, you get it? Let's see. Let's try one together. We'll just be wasteful here. Next equation. You're going to figure this one out with my help. All right. We'll do this together. Here is our equation. 4 plus, put together, put 4 and 7 together, equals or makes, what's the answer called? Sum. S-U-M. So, we have to figure out first, which one of these is the largest? Is 4 more than 7? Or is 7 more than 4? What? You say? No, not the 4. Oh, the 7. Right. 7 is the larger number. It is more. So I am going to take that 7 and put it in my head or on my head, as the case may be. But your brain is holding the bigger number, all right? And what's our smaller number? The 4, right? He's less than. Okay, so I'm going to hold up 4 fingers for him, and I put 7 right here, because I'm going to start counting on this big boy, because I ain't got enough fingers for this one. All right? So count with me. 7 and 4 more. 8, 9, 10, 11. 7 and 4 more. 7 plus 4 is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wow, the answer is 11. Fantastic. Now you're getting into the big time. You're creeping into those tricky teens. All right, now it's your turn. You are going to do this one, and I'll check your work. All right, here we go. Your equation is 8 plus 4 equals. All right, so I'm going to give you a minute to kind of figure out, okay, which one's my biggest number? Which one goes in my head? Which one goes on my fingers? I'm counting on to figure out my sum. All right? All right, here you go. Thinking. All right, I'm just going to give you one more minute to kind of figure out this bad boy, and then we'll talk it through. All right, 8 plus 4 equals your sum. Have you figured out your sum yet? Oh, easy peasy. All right, well, tell me, folks, which one of these numbers, these add-ins, are greater, larger, more? Is 8 more than 4? Or is 4 more than 8? What? Eh? Whoa, speak up, Sonny. Okay. Oh, 8. Yeah, right. So I'm going to put the 8 right here. Oops. In my head. Okay? Got it? Got it. All right. And then what? I took care of him. What do I go to do with this 4? What? Shut the door? No. Oh, 4. 4 fingers. Right. Good. Okay. Now, let's add them all together. Put them together. We're going to put them together by counting on. Here we go. We start with the larger number, 8. And then we got our 4 fingers. 8 and 4 together makes 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 8 and 4 more. 8 plus 4 equals 12. And we write 12, a 1 first for the 10, and 2 second for the 2 loosey-gooseys. All right. Well, you are almost done with today's little math activity. Here's one for you to do all by yourself. And I'll check your work in just a minute. Here we go. 6 plus 9 equals your sum. Go! Which one's your larger number? Put it in your head, hold up your fingers, count on, and that is how you figure out your sum. One strategy to do some bigger numbers in addition. All right, so here we go. What's our largest number? 6 or 9? 9 is more than 6. I'm going to put 9 in my head. Boink. You don't have to write on your head or anything. You can just put it on your forehead. I am just silly, so I want you to get the idea. All right, so I've got taken care of my 9. What do I do with my 6? 6 fingers. Let's count on. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 9 plus 6 equals 15. Well done. Your sum is 15. You're getting into those tricky, sticky teens. Well done. Keep practicing. Have your family help you make up equations. And keep up the good work, math chickens. Bye.